along the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Free throw good. Freak. Here's the Badgers with the ball. And here's Decker. Passes it to Hawkins. Hawkins, a screen on Johnson. Hill passes to Kaminsky. They set the pick. Hill with it. Now Lawson defending. Evans' shot is good. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Pick up by Hill. Decker with it. Evans left side. Good on the baseline, Jay. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
Lawson's against Hawkins. No good from Lawson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Over to the left wing. Decker. Offensive rebound. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lawson kicks to Freak. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Freak's got 5.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Hill against Lawson. There's Freak. Shot is off. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Hawkins kicks to Hill. They double him with Freak inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Badgers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That's good from Hawkins. And so Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. Here's Goodwin. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Peyton is out there with Fisher. Then it's Decker. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Walker in at the power forward position. Now here's Lewis. Now Freak. 5 points in the game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Arizona making a change here. Lawson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:54 left here in the first half of basketball. They double him with Freak to the middle. Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Badgers.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Fisher kicks to Decker. The Badgers working the ball around now. To the middle, up off the screen.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Badgers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's Decker. Arizona getting their last shot to go. Misses the baby hook.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Goes up the baseline, and the shot is good. The Badger lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Freak.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Decker gets the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Decker with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at the 3. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lewis. 11 points for Freak. The Badgers leading by 4. Hawkins passes to Decker. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Hawkins with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson over to help. Evans left side. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. The Badgers making a switch here. Arizona. Now, here is Lawson. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Freak. Freak's got 14.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
And stolen by Freak.
This game's still very much up.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Freak in its small forward. There's a good screen. Stolen by Landry. There's the dish to Freak. Down low. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Hawkins. Out to the wing. Conley with it. He's picked up by Landry. They double him with Freak. Walker dishes to Payton. The Badgers working the ball around now. Walker goes in. Dawkins kicks to Walker. And the shot is good. And Wisconsin leads by 1.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2. Freak checked in for Arizona. The Badgers making a switch here. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Wade with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution for Wisconsin. Sam Decker. Ronnie Hill.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Decker passes to Hawkins. Right side Hill. And so they foul intentionally.
Stanley Johnson. That's his 2nd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Here's Freak. Misses the 3. Here is Hawkins. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way.